So we've got quite a very beautiful uh, Karula in the middle of the road. So that is Karula, quite a very beautiful leopard, just sitting in the middle of the road, very quiet. Busy considering. So leopard is one of the cats, very intelligent animal. In terms of hearing ability, they are very good. And they've got quite a very intelligent strategy when coming to hunting. It's one of the cats that walks very softly. Even when passing you quite a few meters away from your vehicle, you won't hear them. Eh? No, ithamile la ndleleni, ithamile exikarhi ka ndlela. Ithamile hala mahlweni ka movha leyi. So I don't get surprised. It's one of the local languages around the area. Is Shangan.
Leopard is in the front of the car.
Yeah, I'm still busy just concentrating and listening, waiting to decide where to go. So those birds which you are calling just now is the one I stated earlier, that is the francolin, and normally we do depend on them to check whether there's some animals close by or not. So it means somewhere there in the bushes in the middle something is walking. You can find that is one of the reasons why this Karula is sitting in the middle of the road waiting. Here comes Karula towards the vehicle. beautiful. That was quite awesome, eh? Very beautiful sports. There is a very interesting story with regards to the leopard sports. So the story is that long time ago, all these animals so let me just try to at least turn the vehicle and see if we can follow her and have a good sighting. I picked it up for you. Yes, I've got quite a very interesting question from Zach. Zach wants to know my favorite animal species. So Zach, my favorite animal species is the elephant. Thank you. So Karula was quite very comfort, not even worrying about the vehicles. But leopards also considered as one of the dangerous animals. So I'm gonna just now try to find her again, and then I will give you the story which is related to the sports. Yeah, she is still walking by the road. She's still walking. Hello, hello, hello. Hello. So you can see Karula quite. So now the Francolins are just doing exactly what I told you earlier, that once they see something, they give an alarm call, in which us, we consider that as a warning. Yeah, I've got quite a very interesting question from Heather, which was about the leopard walking very close to the vehicle. So, Heather, I'm going to come back just to you now. Now, we just want to quickly park the vehicle off and then enjoy the sighting. What's up? So now I can answer that question from Ada. So Ada, so the thing is, all these animals, it's true, they are very dangerous, but when not moving, when in the vehicle, they don't see you. When they see any vehicle with people, they consider people as part of the vehicle. So that is why if you saw the time that leopard was crossing, I was very, very still. I didn't even move. I didn't take any action. I was not even talking. So that is why he didn't do anything, because he considered me as part of the vehicle. And they know vehicles, they don't do anything. Thank you very much. Quite a very good question. Yeah, I am still behind a Karula, see what she wants to do. If we're lucky, we might see something. Hello, hello. So you can see Karula got quite a very beautiful spots. And all leopards are just exactly the same like Karula. So there is a very interesting story about these spots. I wanted to tell you about earlier. Unfortunately, earlier I didn't finish because something interesting just happened. So the story is that a long, long time ago, the leopard and the hyenas were all not having spots. So as they were surviving, one day a very big fire just erupted. And the tortoise was a very good artist. As the tortoise was walking and a very big fire, he did ask the hyena to help at least taking him away from the fire. So unfortunately, hyena refused to help that tortoise. And as the tortoise was walking, still trying to run away from the fire, came across the leopard and asked the leopard to take him at least away from the fire. And the leopard, as a very good man, did help the tortoise to take him away from the fire. And then tortoise said, I don't have anything to help to give you. You are very, very good. But the only thing I can give you is the sports. I am a very good artist and I always walk around with all my equipments. The tortoise took all the equipments and then I tried to draw all the spots on the leopard, and after that the leopard was looking very beautiful as a result of help. And then as the leopard was walking, the very same day came across the hyena, and the hyena did ask where that leopard got the spots. And the leopard started to explain how he got the spots, that he did help one of the guys. It was the tortoise, and the tortoise was a very good artist, and at the end gave me all the spots. And that hyena started having a problem and went back and looked for the tortoise until the hyena found the tortoise and asked as well if the tortoise can draw him spots. These animals were all living during the daytime. And the tortoise said, good animals, they deserve good spots, and bad animals, bad spots. That is why the leopard is looking beautiful and the hyenas don't have very nice spots. And all of a sudden, hyenas, while they were walking, everyone was laughing because they were not looking good and decided to come out during the night. That is why hyenas are these days nocturnal. And leopards, you can see them during the daytime and night because they are very beautiful. They are celebrating the spots they have got from the tortoise. So Karula is still leading us by the road here, and now on the last 10 seconds she just came across the tree and sprayed some urine, which is called olfactory. It's a way of communication. It's the way leopards, lots of cats marks their territories. That is not the only way for the animals to mark their territories. We have got the hyenas to mark their territory. They use the anal glands. They normally go and paste a little bit of white and dark from the anal glands by the grasses. That is why we don't encourage people to use grass as toothpicks, because they can pick up a lot of bacteria which was left behind by the droppings or by the hyenas when marking their territories. Otherwise, if you eat the droppings from the carnivore and the omnivores, you will end up having a disease which is going to affect your lungs, which is called zoonotic, which is a disease coming from eating the dropping from the omnivore or the carnivore. That is why we don't also encourage people to touch the droppings of the omnivores and the carnivores, especially when the skirts of the cats is dry and dusty. Also avoid inhalation of that dust, because otherwise you're going to have a very big problem. But some of the droppings are very useful, like the one of the giraffe. Giraffes, when lacking of calcium, they go around this bush and look for the bones of the other dead animals in order to gain calcium. So it means by their droppings, there's still a lot of calcium left behind. And it's not harmful to human. You can take that and eat in order to gain calcium. And also some other animals like the tortoise, they do look for the droppings of giraffes and hyenas to gain calcium, because the shell needs a lot of calcium maintenance. So as well, the elephants and the zebras, they are young ones, when they're still very new, they do eat droppings of their mothers in order to gain bacteria and antibiotics, which is going to help them during digestive system. So sometimes droppings are very useful. So the animals that eat droppings of the other animals, they are called caprophagias. And animals that eat bones, we call them osteophagias. And animals that eat soil, they are called the geophagias. So I was explaining about the various ways in which animals mark their territory. So the hyenas, they use anal glands, and we also got the ridgebacks. They have got a kind of a gland here on the side of their face. They normally rub their faces against the tree and release it in order to demarcate their territories, together with the clip springer. And the wildebeest, they also defecate at the same spot to demarcate their territories, and sometimes they scratch the ground and release a gland which is between their front hoofs in order to demarcate their territories. So So ultrafiltry is very, very interesting. It's a very silent communication. So many people I know very well, they've got kind of a very big confusion between a territory and a home range. A territory is generally a very small area. It's up to 5 kilometers. And a home range is large. And a home range, it can overlap. A territory cannot overlap. And a territory, the main reason is for breeding purposes. Home range is for survival, for food. So Karula is still leading us by the front. Very beautiful creature. Walking very softly. So the leopard tracks are very similar to the one of the lions, but for the leopards they are looking very beautiful. But they both have 3 lobes, which is making a difference from the dog tracks. So the hyenas, they only got 2 lobes. All cats, they've got 3 lobes. The cheetahs have got 3 lobes, but when coming to the claws, the cheetahs, they don't retreat back the claws. So the leopards, you will see only very beautiful rounds without the nails marking the ground. sitting down again. Let's just try to get close. So one of the impalas was giving kind of an alarm call very close there where Karula is concentrating. I did pick up a sound. Yeah, there is quite a very interesting question from Mark. Mark wants to know whether Karula is looking for dinner or for the little ones. So what I've seen from the beginning, it seems like Karula today is hunting for a dinner because it's concentrating a lot there where the impalas were concentrating this afternoon. And she's not calling, showing that it's not looking for the little ones, because cats normally, when looking for the little ones, they do call. They give a little bit of samoon when walking. So she's very quiet. So she might be hunting for the dinner now. Mark, I hope you got it. Thank you. She's walking very close to us, but we cannot even pick up, not even a sound from the grass.
Bend over.
Yeah?
Put your head down.
Yeah, Estenio, I got your question,
Your head.
and
Just watch out your head, please. Put your head down. Yeah.
Estenio, it's a very good question. I was not nervous at all as the Karula was coming to the vehicle, and the decision I took was the very right decision. So if you see that something is coming and is very close to the vehicle, you don't have to move at all. If you move, you're gonna jeopardize yourself, and danger's gonna come to you. You just have to stand still. That is the safest way in the bush. You just have to stand still. I hope you got it, Ostenio. Thank you. Yeah, the impalas are very worried about Karula walking in their territory. You can hear them calling. Those are the impalas against Karula. Here is the impala which is calling here by the. You can see the impala is busy complaining. So there is Karula busy carrying down, disappearing. Yeah, good evening, everyone. Sydney again. We are now concentrating on our nocturnals, animals that are active during the night. So the diurnals is those animals that are active during the day, and the crepusculars animals that are active during the day, during the night, and early mornings. So it seems like rain is coming right now again for the second time. It's coming down very strongly. So unfortunately, we're gonna have to close down for a while again and see if the rain stops. Then we're gonna carry on. Yeah, there is quite heavy drops here. So the impalas we're just crossing here now. Yeah, the rain is now getting really bad.
Rain's asking if the
So
elephants
we're gonna
chew the
have-
fruit or they just swallow them whole. Well, Rain, judging by the fruit that comes in their dung, it's a bit of both. They take a lot into their mouth and they do chew some of it.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Hi everyone, this is Craig in Final Control, and unfortunately it started raining again, so the vehicles that have come back to FC, but fantastic to be able to get a gap in the rain and see Karula hunting. I'm sure she's probably going to arrive at FC in the next few minutes. Hope she doesn't get Tara on her way out. But yeah, you can join us again tomorrow morning. I don't foresee us going out again this evening. And thanks for joining us. And we'll be heading out tomorrow morning again at 6 o'clock Central African time. So have a good evening, and we'll speak to you tomorrow.
You're not used to me yet, are you? After being with you for an hour. You see, just look, those calves would normally give